here. Like, this is what people don't understand. Just how Los Angeles fell apart, the United States could fall apart too. You know, like, look at Iran. We were looking at Iran the other day in photographs from the 1970s. Girls had mini skirts. They all look really hot. The guys had no shirts on, with six packs, walking down the street. Everyone's smiling. Looks like Europe. It looks like you're in Italy. And now it's a religious run country. It's run by a dictatorship. Like, you criticize the government, they execute you. They executed an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling. Yeah, the UFC even tried to get them to stop. They pleaded to try to get them to stop. They tried to get Trump to get him to, or was it during the Biden administration or the Trump administration? I don't remember, but they tried to get the president to somehow or another talk to Iran and not kill this guy.
They killed him because he spoke against the government?
Allegedly. But you don't even have to really have spoken against the government. That's what's so scary. You just have to be accused of speaking against the government. I mean, to this day and age, like a friend of mine's Twitter account got hacked, and he got phished. They sent him an email, and he didn't, he's not that sophisticated with that stuff, and so he got phished, and then I heard he got phished. So I go to my Twitter, just because I never check my DMs, but I did it just because I knew he got phished, and I went into my DM, and it was him asking me for my email address after he got phished. So I was like, this motherfucker, he's trying to get me now. So someone could easily get your account and then, or use, some sort of code crack or figure out your code, then start posting stuff for you against the government. Especially if you're in Iran. Like, they probably already have all your passcodes for everything over there. They've probably been, like, spying on everybody's computer from the jump. They probably just go to the database. What's Joey Diaz's Facebook password? Okay, post a bunch of shit there about these the people in government should all be lined up and shot. They all suck dicks secretly. they're all eating babies. Just make them say something like that, and then let's go round them up. And then if you don't have any due process, that's the kind of shit that dictators do. They just round you up. Duncan scared the shit out of me. We were talking about this the other day about Ukraine and Russia. He's like, there's people in Russia that are just in Russia because they tweeted against the government. And you know what they do with those people? They put them in prison. And you know what happens when the war breaks out? They give them the option. Like, you could either be in jail forever or you can go fight in the war. And so they go to the front line and they get killed by American weapons. Guys who are tweeting against Putin. It's like you can use it to get rid of his political enemies. Crazy. And this is all while you and I, at the same time, hanging out in Boston, or hanging out in Austin, rather, eating barbecue. Like, it could go that way here, too. Just like it went that way in Iran, it could go that way in the United States. Just like L.A. fell apart. L.A. 20 years ago was amazing.
Amazing.
Do you remember L.A. in 2005? We were having the time of our lives.
96, 97.
Oh, my God. We were having the time of our lives. The restaurants were great. There was music playing everywhere. It was fun. There was a lot of great comedy. We had a good group of guys we're all hanging out with. L.A. was great. Yeah, there was still some traffic, but, the weather was great. People were generally pretty nice. A lot nicer than they were on the East Coast. It's not even the same place anymore. And that can happen anywhere. That can happen in the United States. If something terrible happens in the United States, new laws get passed, new restrictions. That can happen anywhere. That's why I talk about it so much. People are like, why do you obsess about it so much? Because you need to be paying attention. Because when it's too late, when they've already got complete control of what you could say on social media, and they got you locked down, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Because so many other things are coming that they're aware of. And the big one is automation. Joey, when automation comes, and this is what Andrew Yang was kind of running on when he was running for president, and I had him in, and it was a very interesting conversation because it was something that I hadn't considered, that all these jobs are gone. Do you know there's parts of the world, like there's ports in China now, where it's 100% controlled by robots? There's a few people that run around, do maintenance and stuff, but everything screens, everything is super efficient. These robots pick up the packages, they make an inventory of everything's in there, everything gets logged into the computer, they put it into these trucks, and before you know it, they're going to have electric trucks that drive themselves.
That's why the strike happened in Jersey, all over with the Teamsters,
yes,
with the longshoremen.
Yes.
Because they know it. They don't have much left.
They don't have much time left. They don't have much time left.
It's fucking crazy how industry has just dwindled in this country.